Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be breaking down the Ole Miss Rebels playbook. And again, I really like this playbook. I think it is very unique, something different than any of the playbooks we have covered all year. One thing I want to touch on, the Wildcat formation. They have a really cool package out of Deuce Wing that allows you to put your DT at quarterback or your nose tackle at quarterback. I haven't seen any of the other Wildcat formations have it, but I thought that was pretty cool. But if you guys are new to the channel, what we do here on these playbook breakdowns, I'm going to break down 3 to 4 formations as long as it doesn't exceed about 20 minutes because I don't want it to go on too long. But we're going to talk about the best formations, why they're the best formations, and how to run the most effective schemes out of this so you guys can have a high efficient offense. So we're going to touch on the Y-off trips, the tight open, and the wide bunch. They also have a really good pistol deuce close and a wide set. There's a lot of veer and shoot type of wide spread the field type of sets in here. Very good. We're going to jump into that video right now. Do me a favor, if you guys are new to the channel and you guys like this kind of content, like the video, drop me a comment on what you guys want to see. Sub to the channel so you guys don't miss an upload. Check the link out. Join our Discord channel and be a part of that community. Again, we're the fastest growing channel and community in NCAA 26. Let's jump into the video. So this first formation, we're going to jump into Y off trips. The thing I really like here is you have an inside zone, a counter, halfback draw, and an outside zone. You have an inside zone split as well, but it has a pre-built-in motion, and if there's only a few plays that you're running with pre-built-in motion or only one, it makes it a tell what's coming. But you also have RPO X glance bubble, RPO bubble Y pop, and RPO read Y flat. So you have 3 extremely really good RPOs with your 3 runs, and then of course our pass plays that we're going to complement this with. So just jumping in here real quick, again, we're going to go over the RPOs. The runs are self-explanatory, so we're not going to show footage of that. But again, you're just going to read. It's all about numbers. If you see that there's nobody lined up over the slot receiver, you're going to have the bubble. Again, we're going to watch how he behaves. He comes inside. You throw the bubble. You follow your blockers. Get whatever yards you can. Again, it's very good to mix this in. Once defenses start making their adjustments to take away the pass portion of this, it's just going to open up the runs. So again, now you have this. We're going to read, take the numbers here. Now we're able to run, juke, again, to get another 8 to 10 yards. So very, very simple and effective. Now here's the other thing. You see the read icon is on the left. So that guy is going to read the running back or the quarterback based off the handoff. If you see him dive down, we are going to have an opportunity for the slant behind it. The one thing that's probably better to do actually is if you stem this down. Let me stem it down here. And again, now it's going to be right here. So now you actually can throw it. The other, the deeper kind of slant or post that it's on, if you notice here, I'm going to try and throw this a little bit longer. You got to throw it and anticipate it. And because the slant takes longer up the field, is the possibility you may just hand the ball off beforehand. So that glance bubble is extremely good. And then, of course, if you guys don't remember, RPO read Y flat was probably the most popular read Y RPO in the game last year. Again, you're just going to kind of read the same thing. Watch the slot. Again, throw this with some momentum here. You're getting about 4 to 5 yards. Again, great on the goal line. You still have the other read option portion. Also, if you see any time that the slot corner, right now he has the P icon. If he has the R icon, he cannot play the pass. He's actually playing the read or the handoff here. So again, here we look. Then you have the option ability if you got a mobile quarterback here. Again, take it for 26, 27 yards. Again, great thing, complement with that glance bubble. And then the last one you have is the RPO bubble Y pop. I'm guilty of getting caught on this on defense because I'm not anticipating people throwing a tight end streak off a bubble. But you read it here. That was a terrible read there. Again, we're going to read this here. You watch the linebackers drop back. Now this is where this tight end bubble comes right up the seam. So again, super effective play. You still got the bubble portion of it, and you still have the ability to hand it off and get big yards. So again, you see these 3 RPOs are really going to complement each other really well. Once you've added that in with the draw and the outside zone and your inside zone and the counter Y, it's going to be just a super high-flying, efficient offense. So now getting into the pass plays. Again, another efficient pass play, stick. Stick, again, very good short yardage situation. It's going to be very frustrating for people going against this. And reason why is A is going to be an option route here. He's going to make the read against man or zone. If it's zone, he's going to sit. If it's man, he's going to run an out route. So, again, if you have a good route running tight end or fast, you're just going to watch him here. He sits. Again, couple yards, you're able to turn upfield. We get 5 yards right there. And then you can also read the out route from RB or the slant here. And I hit the wrong button as the tight end is wide open. Again, take a look here. Now you have the out route because that slot corner decided to blitz. Again, 6 yards. Again, super easy here. Again, out route. You have this guy on a tight throw underneath. Of course, you have this slant here. If they try to open that up, you'll have this behind. Again, it's a short throwing concept, but again, it's going to get open and cause a lot of problems for the defense. Verticals Y option. I really like this play a lot because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put A here on this corner, and then I'm going to put X on the drag. So I'm going to have this check down underneath. I'm going to have my flats, but I'm going to have A here on this corner, and he should get open, whether you want to stem him down or keep him at regular depth. The two streaks are going to take the outside corner and the safety deep, allowing this guy to get underneath here. You're going to watch. Pass lead up the field here, and we're able to get a 30-yard touchdown right away. Now, again, sometimes cloud flats, that corner you saw there, we want to stem this guy up so he kind of gets away from that. Here, the running man, you see it kind of doesn't matter if it's man or it's a match concept. That guy just gets to the sideline extremely easy here. And, of course, you're going to have this check down drag here, let him cross the zones. And then the other thing, again, we talked about the corner getting open, and then you have this running back here. You're going to see all those routes, those 3 routes on the right are going to be vertical running routes. So if they're in like cloud flats or curl flats, or if they're playing any kind of match coverage, this running back is just going to get wide open underneath for some easy rack yardage to get downfield. So again, this Y-off trips is super, super tough to defend against. One other play, again, if you want to get all go mixed in here, you can get all go. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put A on this post, stem him down. I'm going to drag RB, and then we are going to wheel route this running back here. So the running back, you're going to find little spots against the zone here. He would have been open over the top, but the stem down post gets across the formation so quick. We'll see if we can get a zone look against man. He absolutely cooks here. But you also now have the drag. The drag's going to get open. We're able to bounce off somebody, get about 20 yards. So you see, again, super, super easy here that you want to run. We've hit the drag. Again, now here's that post. Even though that guy was kind of cross-man aligned. See if we can get one more look here and show you guys this running back here. Sometimes it is a quick throw, something like this. You're able to hit him out of the backfield. Certain zones against cover 2, he'll be open on a snap throw. Again, super, super simple. One other route concept you can do is put B on a comeback and Y on a flat route. That is one thing you can do. So you still have the seam from RB, but now you're going to have this concept over here. Y is going to be wide open. It's going to be very tough with 4 receiving options on the right. If they're going to play any kind of man or certain match principles, guys are going to have to come across the formation to get to that running back, and it's going to be tough. You're going to get positive yardage almost every single time. Next play or next formation we're going to cover here, tight, open, and again, just going to cover some of the best plays here. Is right away slot post, my favorite play in the formation. You're going to have X here on the streak. You're going to have Y on this deeper post. Then you're going to have this drag in route combo, and then the running back on the wheel route. So everything but X is really going to be a route you can throw. If you want to get X involved, this is a universal setup at any play. Put him on a speed out route. If it's not cover 2, you guys can throw this like this every single time. It's going to be really hard for people to get out there. It's going to force them into play. Hard flats, shading underneath to get you guys those quick throws in. And the good thing is, you can do this to either side you see here. You can throw this now to B. You get a better throw animation. It's there. So now we're just going to run the play completely stock. You don't need any adjustments. You see, because of the 2x2 look, you can run these concepts to either side. You're going to have your 4 receivers out there. This guy's on a drag, just took a 30-yard house call. This is one of the other things I like too, is that this running back on the wheel route, it's very hard for people who like to run mid blitz or any heavy kind of blitz. Certain zones, this thing is a snap throw and can get out there really quick. Then when the middle kind of gets taken away, the user's trying to take away that drag or follow the post, you have this deep in. And then, of course, you do have the post. So the post is going to be good against man as well. I'm going to pass lead this down and inside here. Should have let him clear the safety a little bit more. But, again, opportunities there. Again, here, and again, right here, just kind of right over that linebacker's head. He's going to be right there. The outside corner is not going to be able to make a play on it because he's going to have to respect that streak or the wheel route on the other side. So, again, this slot post, one of the easiest plays, no adjustments needed. Then you go and look here, something like dig Z spot. Dig Z spot, I'm going to streak B. So now if you want to stem down A, you can stem down A. It's going to make it tough. We're flooding the right here on who this outside corner is going to cover. If he shades to the outside, you can actually possibly bullet pass B right away. If not, you're going to have A, RB in the flats, and then you have your flat in-route combo on the left. So again, we're going to work left to right here. I'm going to read the slot corner over Y, see how he plays it. He gets beat on the zig. If they're in man coverage like this and your guy gets cooked, if your receiver has the cutter ability, it possibly has to be a touchdown because some of these routes cause these guys to stumble. So, again, now we're going to look here. You see, again, they don't cover the zig. Now they're playing kind of like curl flats or quarter flats or just any kind of shaded over the top zone. So it's going to leave that open because they're trying to defend the in route. But now we're going to work our way to the right here. I'm going to stem down this corner, put B on a streak, take a look here. Again, I'm able to come back and use that for the route. Guy made a good play on it. But again, if it's there, again, we can pass this out to the running back. We can get 5 yards, make them respect it. Again, we're going to take a look here. Now we got A here on this corner. And this is what I was talking about right there. That corner gets conflicted because of the streak. And then the corner going to the sideline. But the thing is, I throw it before the corner route was all the way out there. I throw it kind of before he breaks. You're going to see right there, they cross each other. Guys bumped into each other. Doesn't allow the throw to get there. But you're really seeing how this play is just going to cause lots of issues for the defense. So dig spot, extremely good. Then you're going to have mesh spot is another one that you can do the same thing. Now, if I run mesh spot, I really like doing this. I'm going to put X here on this streak, and I'm going to put B here on a deep crosser. You can put them on a stem down post. Again, we're going to read this underneath here. And I just held the ball too long there. Looking at A, let's run that again here. Here, boom. Now you got this drag. Again, the drag is going to be open on either side unless they're shading underneath. But if they're shading underneath, it almost guarantees that this post or this running back wheel route, like right here, they are just going to be wide open for huge plays. Again, take a look here. Now you're going to see, boom. Here is the deep crosser, and we're able to set this up for a 30-yard touchdown. So mesh spot, again, one of the best concepts in any 2x2 set. Make sure you guys are adding this in. The final play I want us to look at here, motion RPO read Y flat. Motion RPO read flat. And again, it's going to be a speed thing. You still keep the read option dynamic, but you're able to hit X here. You see the motion, boom. And it's going to allow you to get these two blockers out here. If I had a little bit of better run stick there, I could have possibly gotten outside. But again, you're just going to see, again, cause issues. The guys bite down. And again, I kind of do the same bad run stick. But again, take a look at it here. We're going to pretend that this is covered. Now I'm going to do the running portion. And you see here I'm able to get about 4 to 5 yards. Here there is no read option, so I'm just going to throw the pass. And again, get out here, get about 15 yards. And of course, if that read icon stands up, you can just keep it. Crashes down on your running back. You can keep it and run for a huge gain. So tight open is going to be probably the most easiest and efficient set to run out of this playbook. And our final formation we're going to jump into here is the wide bunch. And to me, this is very similar to a bunch open offset, but a more wider set. So you're going to have to get people to really get numbers out there to match with you. But I'm liking the RPO trap alert screen. You have RPO read screen, and you also have RPO zone alert screen. So again, a bunch of good pass plays, RPOs in here to use. So we're going to go RPO trap alert screen. So first thing we're going to look at see here is numbers to the right. You see there's 1 DB, 3 receivers. I'm throwing this right away. And again, it's going to be, I'm not going to say guarantee, goofy stuff can happen, but it's going to be very hard for them to be able to cover all threes unless they're in man coverage. You also have reading the middle here. Let's say those 3 guys cover the bubble to the right, or the screen to the right. I have what looks to be about 6 guys here in the box. Pulling guard, I really like my running options here. I'm going to take a look. And again, those guys kind of freeze a little bit. Again, we're able to get about 4 to 5 yards. And so here's what I really like. You see, now they got 4 DBs lined up to the right, 5 people here in the box in the middle. I'm going to throw that. If there's one-on-one on the left, you absolutely can throw X on his option route. But I'm going to run this ball here. And you're going to see here, of course, they play actually pretty solid run defense on it. But, again, we're still able to get 3 to 4 yards, and they played it extremely well. Now we look to the right. You see those 2 guys, they kind of come in a little bit. And it's just about making one guy miss, and it's possibly a potential house call. So that is going to be how that looks. Then you also have cross halfback screen. We'll run this real quick. But we're going to show how the cross halfback screen and these other RPOs really complement the running game, because you have a inside zone as well that you can run. Cross screen, you let him get out. And again, it's one guy. We're not holding turbo there. We would have got a touchdown. But just wanted my guys to pick up the blocks. There's also a smoke screen or this weird X route that's kind of like, it's not like an in or a slant, but you're going to see there might be like little opportunities where you can throw it off the back of your lineman's helmet. But we're going to take a look here. You see this. Also, if they're all over that screen, you have this smoke screen here to the right. So, again, that's one thing is there's usually not a lot of options out of most screen plays outside of the screen. Here you have the smoke screen. And we're going to see if we can hit this here. Is you also have this kind of inverted slant in type of route here that you can throw. So, bunch of options here. Cross screen. You got the smoke screen. You kind of got that slant type in. And then, again, you have your RPOs, you have your inside zone, and you have a base read option. One of the other things I do like out of this is I really like the drive concept. And the reason being here is you're going to get a levels concept or a drive concept, but you're going to get this B on the drag, A on this deep in. Then I like actually putting Y here on a table route. What this is going to do is assure that there's no match coverage or no guy playing a seam flat or something like that that is able to stay with our drag. He's going to have to stay out to the right to respect the running back. Again, quick throws to the running back. Again, you kind of get some easy yardage here to be able to throw to your running back. Then, again, you're going to take a look here. Now, again, you got to wait a little bit here, but this drag, they actually did a good job of like cross-manning there. But that drag is going to get open against zones, and then you're going to see where A here on this rounded in route here is going to have some good yardage here. So